Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Horizon Forbidden West. The last time we went down into Thebes, got Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance, and now we have some options. Honestly, I am going to go do this tall neck now. Only reason I didn't do it sooner, I like having that 2-level difference when I do these kinds of things, mostly because, well, it saves me a headache.
Who are those machines attacking?
The ancestors will choose my death. Some wretched machine.
I hate to tell you, the ancestors already chose your death by said wretched machine. Gotta just keep running. I don't know why, I always hate being in the water.
There's the tall neck that's sending the signal. Dogs. Better be careful.
Okay.
Something seems to have knocked the tall neck down. Maybe the current. We'll take a look at the damage.
Okay, let's do this. It's missing. Why is it missing a power cell?
Two
Oh,
parts on this thing. Is that what the talk is carrying? I might be able to find the parts of the nest.
activate this quest. There.
Those tall neck parts must be up there somewhere. I just have to get to them.
Huh.
Right.
I can't believe that worked out the way I wanted it to. Wait. Okay. Huh. What am I missing? What the... Game, I swear. It's either the game or my controller. There it goes.
Spotted.
Might as well pick it up, right? When did I get a second Glinthawk beak?
Glinthawk nests. I wonder if this is where those sunken Tolman parts ended up.
Okay, so... I could just go and grab that part right there, or... Okay... Gosh dang it. Come on. I should... Probably should have just gone through that legit, but honestly, I also do not care.
Good time to pull out shock ammo. Guess we're done here. Now, I can get that part I saw back at the nest.
Okay. Not what I'm looking for.
Looks like the part I'm looking for.
The power
Well,
converter.
let's go.
Power cell, power converter is the same thing, yes? No, it's not, but we're just, for sake of my sanity, we're gonna say it is. Man, sometimes these tall necks just take forever. Okay.
The air feels cooler. Sun's going down. The second Tolmec part. I should pick up that part now.
Man, these guys do not have a sense of self-preservation.
I should get these back to the Tolmec.
No. Let go. And drop. I hate being underwater.
Well, one more to go. That should do it. Welcome back. I just need to find a way to climb aboard.
Let me catch up, man. Let me catch up.
If I can get on land, I might be able to jump onto that tarmac.
Yeah, the key being if. The other key to that being going underwater, which I do not like. I don't think I have ever liked being underwater in this game. It's cool, trust and believe. It adds a new layer of depth to the game, but the machines you can encounter are terrifying. Really?
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
Okay. Been a while since I've legit climbed a tall neck. I mean, this is pretty much all you do in the first game.
All right. Almost done.
Now open the map. Yeah, that's about all there is to this place, really. But I like getting all the tall necks. It is one of the few things that I will gladly do. Now, to bring back the Omega clearance of Ted Farrell. Man, that tall neck takes 15 minutes. I never knew. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Ooh. Looks like Beta did her job. Hooray! Talk to Gaia.
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Oh no, Beta, please. Come on, we're doing good, Beta. Don't make me regret this. Oh.
I don't think that door had power before, but
Aloy,
looks like it's malfunctioning.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
She needs some compassion, no matter what.
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
That is heartbreaking to see. Aloy finally talked about the person who raised her, which I appreciate immensely. But that was heartbreaking. It really was.
Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Well, looks like it's getting some use.
Data from a city in the desert that reclaims water. Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. and Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Quite a lot that she is asking out of me all at once, honestly.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But, based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
Or they recovered it and refused to share. That's also a possibility.
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the Old Ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
As much as I enjoy that she's finding out the truth, I hate that it is breaking her inside to know that what she knows could be wrong.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the Old Ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Always happy to help.
I should go.
Of course. Before you do, is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth.
Truer words have never been
And,
said.
like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Give me a second. The Forbidden Legacy. Okay, these are all level 30 quests. level 30. I'm gonna real fast just up my one of my survivor skill sets. Or not, I'm not sure yet. What do I want? Okay, yes, I want this. I'm like a kid in a candy store some days, I swear. Yes, absolutely. Crafting takes way too much time usually. I was hoping there would be something for anything really, but nope. No such luck. The Resonator buildup. I'm definitely getting some of that later. The Half Moon Slash. The Destroyer, R1, pause. R1, 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 R1. Honestly, these different skills are absolutely useful when fighting humans. Not so much when you're fighting machines. But for now, let me see what's new, and then we will end it here. Confirm, yes, blah, blah, blah. More than likely, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up doing at least one of the side missions. Probably the one with Katalo, just because, well, I've known Katalo longer and I like him a bit more than I like Alva. But still, that's besides the point. Other than that, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.